Barbados didn't have a very good time at the Commonwealth Games in netball. What would you put that down to?
I think the gems, as we call them, were not adequately prepared. Um, we can argue, or people will argue, that we are the lowest ranked team in the competition. But however, we knew going into the competition where we were in terms of the ranking. I think what happened too was the girls participated, but they did not compete. Um, I think fitness proved to be a big part of the performances that we received, and more should be done to make sure, because we have Commonwealth World qualifiers coming up in October, and we don't want to see the same outcome, because this time around only two teams from the region will qualify, and within the last couple of years, it has been a bit of a struggle to play hard against St. Lucia, against St. Vincent, and on a given day, you can have like Grenada coming into the picture. Back to Commonwealth, we were manhandled by Trinidad and Tobago. Um, that to me say that, you know what, we weren't really, because if you saw the games, if you saw the compilation of the Trinidad and Tobago team, it should not have been. And based on where we are in rankings, Trinidad was closer to us because they were like 10th or something. So the game against Trinidad and Tobago should not have been a scoreline of like 62-31. Even if we had lost, I think that the scoreline should have been like, let's say, by 5 or even 10 if you want to think double figures. But we were beaten 62-31. Was it 31 goals, like 2-1? And based on knowledge, the goal attack from Trinidad, the last time she would have played for them, might have been when qualifiers were here in 2018. The goal shooter, the last time she represented Trinidad, would have been 2015. So then we had that whole, um, if you sit down and look at stats, and you look at the makeup of the team, it should not have been. Um, People who have been talking to me will talk about that part. But we had a Scotland series, and we were beaten by Scotland's under 21 team, so which is more embarrassing. Yeah, that's it.
What can be done to change this though? Because obviously you mentioned the World qualifiers in October.
hmm
In this given state, we're going to get beaten pretty badly. What can we do to improve it?
I think that the local association needs to embrace um, some change. I think that we need to have specialist coaches, um, like a defensive coach, a mid-court coach, an attacking coach. You don't want to take, because you can't take away from the fact that you already have a coach, but you want to bring all these resources together for a better team. Like when Mr. Bob was the coach in 20, 2009 to 2011, he was new to the whole thing. So he did that. I was the shooters coach, and so we were able on any given day to separate. But then at the end of the session, they came together, and that worked. So I'm saying that the association needs to accept change in that regard.